love where we live, and we're very blessed. We've achieved everything that we set out to do. We have the perfect place in terms of accessibility to nature. We love the rugged terrain. Our dogs love it, and it's the perfect environment for them. So all in all, I think it's probably the best move that we made.
Yeah, and I think because we've now achieved what we have with the barn, it allows us to share this beautiful valley with others. And I think that's a big part of the impetus to create this space. So it doesn't matter what the weather is like outside, you can watch nature on your doorstep.
You can admire it from the comfort of the house.
You can admire it from the comfort of your sofa,
Yeah.
or get out there and get wet.
Exactly.
Whenever I leave for work in the morning and I head over the brow of the hill and down into Ashburton, it's a lovely journey, but the one I really enjoy is the journey back and over the hill and into the valley, because it's so beautiful here and it's such a great place to be able to spend our lives.
Yeah.
And we're blessed.
We are very blessed. Issy and I, shortly after we got married, we decided to move into the area, and we were deciding precisely where we wanted to live, and we've always had an affection for Dartmoor. I spent a lot of time on Dartmoor, whilst I was serving in the Marines. Issy had grown up closer to the coast, so there was always a debate about where we were going to live. And so we cast around, and Issy came across where we live now. So we have this beautiful place in a valley which we immediately took to. Where we'd lived previously, we'd had an Airbnb, so it was natural to consider that. We looked at the barn, and Issy very quickly picked up on the idea that we could do something with it. We realised that this was going to be quite an undertaking in terms of a project, and to realise the dream that we now have.
So the barn was a shell with a corrugated roof and was in part falling down. So we pretty much had a blank canvas. We approached Dartmoor National Park for planning permission. They were very helpful, and we quickly got planning to convert the barn for a holiday let. The property isn't actually listed, but there were some stipulations from Dartmoor National Park of what we could and couldn't do. We were limited to maintaining the openings, which meant that in order to make it a very livable space, we needed to utilise the roof.
The barn in its original state was a very dark, damp place, and so one of the first things we needed to consider was how we would introduce light into the barn. We needed skylights that were going to contribute to that, which, as you can see, they have done.
It was really important to get the roof lights right for this project. It's such a key part of a stay at Littlemore Barn, to be connected with nature and the landscape that surrounds us.
So from that point of view, we had to cast around and find someone that could produce skylights that would be in keeping in terms of conservation, provide us with durability, and most importantly, provide us with the amount of lighting that we needed in order to create the space that we have. I think it was really important for us to have a high quality finish, and we got that with the Stella skylights, in terms of the durability, the ease of maintenance, and just the aesthetics. We deliberately chose a lighter wood finish throughout, and Stella were able to match that.
Stella were the only company that we looked at who could provide a stainless steel marine grade frame for the windows. On the top of Dartmoor, we're exposed to a lot of weather, and we really wanted a window that was going to be durable and look good in years to come. The slender frames on the Stella Rooflights mean that there's a much better glass to frame ratio, giving us much better light and views from our beautiful windows.
I think they are central to the character of certainly the upstairs area of the barn, because of the way that they draw your attention to the views outside.
When our Airbnb guests first enter the barn, they're really blown away, because you've got light, space, but you also feel that connection to the outside.
The biggest benefit of using Stella, I would say, is that we've been able to achieve good communication throughout the entirety of the project. We've had understanding and appreciation of the vision that we've tried to put in place here. We've found a company that could produce what was required for this location, bearing in mind we're in the middle of the national park. we had that understanding with Stella, who were able to produce exactly what we needed. It's just been reassuring to have that support along the way.
We would definitely recommend Stella because they have worked very much hand in glove with us. They understood our project and they were able to offer advice and support.
I think the advice I would give to anyone considering taking on a project such as this would be to do your research, find somebody who you feel comfortable with and will produce exactly what you need, in terms of the final product.
Look to work with people who can add value to your project. You can't be an expert in everything, but choose people who are. And I would recommend Stella because they've been fantastic in helping us achieve the look and feel that we wanted for Little Moor Barn.